This is how you can create loading animation in Premiere Pro.
This video was requested by one of my viewers. If you have any video suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment.
Start by using the rectangle tool to set the background for our sequence. From the Effect Controls panel, you can change the fill color to whatever suits your design. Click outside the current shape layer to create a new, separate shape. Don't forget to update its fill color too. Now, double-click on the layer to bring up the Essential Graphics panel. In the Edit tab, adjust the rounded corner value to get the look you want. After that, you can copy and paste the same shape, rename it Progress, and change its fill color to yellow. I need more workspace, so I'm closing the panel for now. Zoom in on the preview screen. With the top layer selected, head to the Effect Controls panel, scroll down, and uncheck the Uniform Scale option. Now, adjust the horizontal scale of the yellow progress bar. Let's animate it. Click the stopwatch icon next to Horizontal Scale. Then move this keyframe a few frames forward and set the value to 0. This will give us the loading effect. To smooth out the animation, expand the velocity and speed curves. Right-click on the first keyframe, set it to ease out, and then drag the handle from the last keyframe toward the left. I think it would look better if we animate the gray line too. Move both keyframes a bit forward and apply the same animation to the gray line. Now, let's speed up the video. Lock the background layer and create another rectangle shape, giving it rounded corners too. Feel free to choose any fill color you like. Zoom in on the program monitor for better visibility. Use the pen tool to create a triangle right below the white shape. Set its fill color to white so that it blends in nicely. If needed, adjust the position of both shapes. Click outside the layer and take the type tool to a text. You can decrease the font size if necessary. Now, with the text layer selected, go to the Effects panel and search for the timecode effect. Double-click to apply it. Back in the Effect Controls panel, under the timecode section, set the opacity to 0 to remove the black background. Uncheck the field symbol option, change the format to frames, and set the timecode source to clip. This way, the counter will sync with the duration of the text layer. Adjust the position and scale as needed. To make the counter more visible, change its color by applying the tint effect, and pick any color other than white. Now, position the counter and percent sign correctly. Based on our yellow progress bar, the counter should stop around 82%. Next, nest the layer and name it Counter. Right-click and select Insert Frame Hold Segment to freeze it at this specific frame. You can delete any unnecessary layers now. Extend the bottom layer to match the duration of the counter. We also need to freeze the frame at 0%. Copy, undo the changes, and paste it to get the sequence at the beginning. Make any necessary adjustments. Select both layers and nest them again. At this frame, add a keyframe for the position. Go to the first frame and adjust the Y position. For a fade-in effect, add a keyframe for opacity, starting at 0% and ending at 100%. Find the first keyframe of the yellow progress bar and add a matching position keyframe. Locate the last keyframe of the progress bar and at the same frame, adjust the X position value. Ensure the velocity and speed curves match the progress bar animation. One last thing, the counter isn't displaying the percentage correctly. Double-click the nested layer to make adjustments. Finally, use the Rate Stretch tool to control the speed and shrink the layer to match the playhead position. Make sure there are no gaps. Now in our final sequence, this is what you will end up with.